Hello, mic testing. Hello, mic testing. बात कर लेते बैठे जी दोनों जब से Hi. Hello. Hi friends. Hello friends. हाँ एक अब आता गेम में जब तक अपन कर लेंगे प्रैक्टिस गेम प्रैक्टिस बोलते हैं वैसे भी गेम अच्छे से देखेंगे ये दोनों बड़े कबाते हैं क्या नहीं आए तो स्टार्ट कर सकते noobs everyone noobs no TFX black ही ना होता मेरा Hydra hack in game Hydra hack hello noobs bots मारेंगे
There's one here. One.
One.
I said urgent, can you send me either document? They'll have it like this. There are only hundreds of
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sending right away, he said. 40.
Finally, everyone's here. We also have Prince here, who's the coach who's going to be spectating your gameplay today. I'm going to start the match. I'm just going to auto balance it once. And Yeah, I think it's pretty much auto balanced. Make sure you come back here to Valo General once the match is done to hear what the coaches have to say about your gameplay. Have a great game, and we'll all meet again here in Valo General once the match is done. See you guys. Finally, everyone's here. We also have Prince here, who's the coach who's going to be spectating your gameplay today. We're going to start the match up. It's pretty much auto balance. Make sure you come back here to Valo General once the match is done. Hear what the coaches have to say about your gameplay. Have a great game, and
वो पैन ठीक रहे ना
What do you guys wanna play?
I'm only good with I can play other but
So I up.
hello
Hey coach, hey coach. वो रूम में जा सकते ना जी, बैठ के जब से बातें कर लेते बैठे वो रूम में जा सकते ना, डिस्टरबेंस हो रहा है इधर। ये ऑर्डर करेंगे वो ऑर्डर करेंगे।
I wasn't strong enough before, but now I am strong enough for us all.
Which side you want?
हेलो
Hey,
We're talking in party. They can hear you.
पार्टी
no, he's talking in team.
Scanning ahead.
Reloading.
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 For you.
स्मोक होने दो फिर जाना।
Reloading. Blocking sight. Reloading. Stand down.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
Let me save it.
सॉरी सॉरी
Revealing area.
हेलो क्या हुआ देखा है मेरी
Spike is down.
Spike down A. Last
Hello, guys.
player standing.
So we have to kill my
जीतना है
dog.
बैगन हार रहे
So be it.
सामने दबा के बड़े रैंक वाले प्लेयर से मैं नो रैंक वाला हूँ सब लोग मिलकर सैंडविच बना रहे हैं मेरे लिए कब दिस इज रॉन्ग
Biggie Sova.
टिकी सुबह
Scanning ahead.
ओ माय गॉड सो नो
Sorry.
ड्रोन कर रहा हूँ एक सेकंड
Take flight.
इस
Last player standing.
सबको बैगन में मिला देंगे सबको बैगन में मिला देंगे बोले तो सब लोग अपन को बैगन में मिलाते रहे थे सबको बैगन में मैं होता हार गए और 100% हार गए नहीं हारते सामने थोड़ा टफ प्लेयर से देख के खेलना होता
This is where we win.
Revealing area.
ट्राई ना
स्मोक खत्म हो गया
हाँ
फुल भी आएगा रे एक्स्ट्रा का
पूरा ये दबा के मिड पे चेंबर है
Scanning ahead. Deploying drone. Pushing here.
इधर
Pushing here.
One enemy remaining.
नाइस कैसा बोल रहे तुम बैगन में मिला देते बेशरम
Now
नो कमीज
अरे तुम्हें यूज काम है क्या तभी नहीं ये प्रॉब्लम है क्या प्रॉब्लम है ये साइज नहीं बेटा
revealing area.
ऑर्डर करो रिटर्न
भाई
करो
घर में नहीं रह रहा हूँ रिटर्न करने नहीं आ रहा वो बेकार आ रहा मेरे
There they are.
देखो ये
स्मोक खत्म होने दो फिर आराम से पीछे
सेंडिंग करो
पे करने के लिए नहीं आ रहा पूरे फिर से ना क्रिएट अकाउंट हुए लास्ट टाइम कुछ करे थे ना मेरा क्रिएट
ड्रोन करो एक सेकंड
Deploying drone.
डिप्लॉइंग ड्रोन खाली है साइड खाली
Revealing area.
चाप करना है
Down.
अच्छा वो उसका
No more.
Enemy kill.
102
One enemy
Chamber
remaining.
hopping mid. Chamber is hopping mid.
मैं लाइन अप पे चल रहा हूँ
Spike planted. उसका off
ठीक है
है. Three संभाल के. Scanning ahead.
On site.
Foot on side, foot on side. Hell.
हल
फ्लिपकार्ट का तुम्हारा आता है
Shock dart.
अपन अपने के हिसाब से ना करना
किधर के गिराई?
My quiver is never full. Sorry.
Play slow, we can win.
या
मुझे तो पूछना है
Spikes here.
Their Astra is gonna pull on the side. Yes. We have to avoid our pull.
Caution here.
Stay safe. Spikes here. Get out of my way.
Revealing area.
So I'll reveal them. That's all.
हिल पुल
Reloading.
You are divided.
एनिमी सो
निकल
We can go.
Take flight.
Here.
था गन्ना है नाम
वो यार ने कार्ड पे डालना
Your duty is not over.
They should have dug a deeper
for
grave.
revive
Revealing area.
Reloading.
अच्छा इमरजेंसी
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
nice played bro wait
Embarrassing.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
इधर जा नहीं मेडिकल जाते हैं तो जॉब की क्या करते हैं ये तो बोला ना जॉब इंग्लिश में तो जब आते हैं
Reloading.
Here. Scanning ahead. Found them.
Reloading.
Rena, can you flash here for info?
move होने दो मैं ड्रोन
I'm gonna
चलो
take one.
चलो
Take flight.
अरे क्या
Reloading. I have the spike.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
घुसना ही नहीं था खाली बट मैं उससे रोटेट कर लेता हो जाता था उधर उसे मरे
Solo.
नूब गेम में देखने के लिए थैंक यू ये सामने बड़े प्लेयर्स है वो बड़े हाई रैंक है
One enemy remaining.
That's three.
ये टीम में भी हाई रैंक है
10 seconds left.
लीडर ना जी मुनावत करने का नतीजा पहले को यार तो आई फोकस कर अरे क्या तो रामा के तो बेटा
Spike planted.
हां कल को नहीं
do I get away with these things?
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team.
So, what's the plan?
You could have won the last round, man. You rushed. You went in the different directions.
Party में नहीं party में.
अच्छा
अच्छा.
Sorry, sir.
Solid corner. इसके अंदर बैठी solid corner. चलिए. मैं पे करना.
Scanning ahead.
we can rotate.
Yeah, let's rotate. Quick rotate.
One guy
Caution.
hold.
Could be enemies.
So our hold mate. There will be one B.
मैं फ्लिपकार्ट पे डिस्क्रिप्शन हो जाता है.
अच्छा.
Pull करेगा.
120. Jet 120. On side jet.
Jet set.
Sova 76. What?
One twenty. Yeah, I see.
One enemy remaining.
Nice trade. Aye.
Take aim, then fire. Let's not complicate it. Need a drop. Need a drop. Thanks.
There, Astra plays A shot. Or B side.
तो क्या करते हैं? ट्रैक्टर बैग करने वाले.
Caution here. You want to play? Let's play. Deploying drone.
बात करेगी स्मोक कर रही है एस्ट्रा वो पुल करती एस्ट्रा
So wide.
Backstab.
Team Ace.
Guys, team is good.
Trust me.
When Astra jet
When they do, take advantage.
Astra बात करेगी स्मोक कर रही जेट धन मार तो अल्ट करने का चांसेस नहीं मिल रहा अल्ट करेंगे हम लोग तो बैकस्टैब आ रहे आ रहे अब रिवील होते ही अल्ट कर लो
Revealing area.
एक बड़ा रिवील
Take flight.
Nowhere
to run.
Get out of my way.
The hunter.
Last player standing.
कितना गंदा स्प्रे
Spike down B.
वाह एक को मारा दूसरा मार दिया मेरे
Please do not mistake my smile. I take this all very seriously.
ओके ब्रो सेव करो फोन से।
अब weekend वाला है ना क्या? कर बैग में रखी थी।
अपना बैग में ले सकता कर बैग है ऑफिस वाला हूं।
Reloading. Watch this.
पहले में से कुछ हो गया था।
Scanning ahead.
You guys fake it. Just make noise.
Reloading. You are divided.
Fall back now. Come B.
Caution here.
Good guys, good.
Scanning ahead.
Still in sight.
मेरे का गन नहीं है, मैं पिस्तौल से खेल रहा हूँ।
Reloading.
Deploying drone.
एक को मारो, गन ले लेते हो।
Enemy tagged. Taken out.
One enemy remaining.
Shock dart. Revealing area.
Last round in the half.
Bye,
कौन सा खेलो? आराम से ये राउंड भी जीत गए तो वो क्या बोलते हैं, डिफेंडिंग में आराम से। अरे हो यार हो स्क्रीम्स में भी एफ के गया सामने वाला रहेगा। आ गया कि नहीं गया?
Reloading.
रीवर वैंडल है, एम बॉट देगी सुबह।
Revealing area.
डाट तोड़ो, बैगन का डाट मारो।
Reloading.
Deploying drone.
Reloading.
Caution here.
ले रहा हूँ।
Reloading.
इनसाइड से पूरा अंधा फायर करा, अंधा फायर स्मोक में से मारा।
Your duty is not over.
ब्रो
Chamber is
Sorry, my bad.
let's go ahead.
Don't overpeak. Go ahead.
Shift.
रिवाइव करा सेज, बैगन मर गया।
30 seconds left.
रिवाइव हुआ इसने सीधा, रिवाइव करने से पहले
Cutting their vision. One enemy remaining.
नाइस।
Nice. You might be heaven.
Light planted.
एक बात पे माइक में रिमोट पूरा स्ट्रीम में माइक खुल के घूमने जाता है।
Switching sides. Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
It's everyone. I like Reina का name. Reina का नाम Reina.
Caution here. Scanning ahead.
B, I guess. B. B smoke. B, it's B.
B guys. I'm going back step.
Spike down B.
Coming. B planting.
Spike planted. Last player
आराम
standing.
से
हेडशॉट मारा उसको ने घुस चेंबर घुसता तो हो जाता. कितना अच्छा मारा वेदन सुबह को.
A bow and arrow is old-fashioned, but sometimes old ways are best.
Old ways are always best, bro.
I'm playing close.
Caution here.
Sova, watch this, huh?
Scanning ahead.
It's A.
ए
Sova, watch this.
ए घुस गया.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Two main.
Eliminate.
One enemy remaining.
Last also main.
Wall raised.
Easy, bro. Just defuse. You will pick, then kill him. Bro, no time, bro. No time. Defuse or save. Huh, Yanti, bro, Yanti. Nice try.
My power does not end. Ask for aid, and you shall receive. We go.
B smokes.
Revealing area.
B reveal. It's B.
Mid jet.
Night. Healing. No charge.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Spike planted.
Nice one, Ray. Nice one.
Weapon choice. It is so personal.
Need a drop.
You pick a gun and
No.
it tells me who you are. Caution here.
उससे सेव करना पड़ता है क्या? ये सेव करना में निकल जाए. काम करेंगे ये खरीद के. शरीफ ले.
Sova, don't peek.
Okay.
Scanning ahead.
A.
Hey guys.
The hunt begins.
They pushed it. Planting it. Planting it, guys.
Reloading.
Nice one, Sage.
Spike down A.
Not ready yet.
Wall raised.
Scanning ahead.
There they are.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Take flight.
Bro, 104. Bro,
If you're not a good shot today,
it was my
there are
round.
other ways to be
I
useful.
messed up. I whiffed at the end, bro. Whiff, 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 whiff. So what if?
Eyes up.
B smokes.
Get out of my
Revealing
way!
area.
B.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Teleport's ready. So close.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you?
Tired, bro. Very tired. I'm gonna take here, Sam. Spam.
They forget their place.
B smokes.
Scanning ahead.
Check.
Reloading.
One was B man.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Revealing area.
Reloading.
Long. Let them rot.
Time to stock back up.
Someone take my gun now.
Reloading.
Revealing area.
You want to play? Let's play.
Hey guys.
For you.
Not ready yet. Deploying drone.
You want to fight it?
Who run? Enemy. I am the hunter.
Rena low.
See nothing.
Shock dart. Shock dart.
Nice.
Not ready yet. Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Nice.
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
Rena don't die. Rena don't die.
सुकून से आप कर लेते बढ़िया तो ये वैंडल नवरन
So let me off this round. Drop next round.
नेक्स्ट राउंड पैसे यहाँ से आते हैं क्या ब्रो नेक्स्ट
Revealing area.
I'm going mid.
They are rotating.
they saw me never mind
One still at
I
B.
thought I was
All mid, all mid.
Mid, mid.
maybe this one nice one check
For you.
A planting.
you're planting this
Spike planted.
you can revive maybe
Stay down.
just
No
revive
charges left.
and
Your
yeah.
duty is not over.
Back where I belong.
One vines, one gen.
One enemy remaining.
Main.
Easy, man. Pick together, both pick together.
Cover this.
Nice one, right?
You will expect that to work. They don't have a single life worth saving.
Thank you. Push. Yeah. Scammer बोलते. अरे. Well off.
Okay.
One minute.
Revealing
Timing.
area.
Timing.
Not ready yet.
B smokes.
Timing क्या है?
Mid.
Scanning ahead.
Astra 80 hit.
B.
B?
Only Astra was aiming.
30 seconds
Yeah.
left. Spike planted.
So why 80? So about us.
One enemy
You fought
remaining.
well.
Unknown.
He was aiming.
Healing you.
You will expect that.
Guys.
These guns we use are okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense. Does anyone have funds? Merci.
Please double डिस्क तो करना है.
Reloading.
Scanning ahead.
take flight.
Spike down B.
Here. Shot down.
Reloading. Get out of my way.
Last player standing.
Jet is 46.
Spike planted.
Anti.
एक को मार दो.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Sova, don't see.
Revealing area.
A, footsteps A.
Deploying drone.
Sova's drone. Or taking orb A, mate. 2 people. 3 people.
Revealing area. Nowhere to run! Oh. Need healing.
They're going back. They're going back.
No heal.
You guys stay B.
Watching
30
here.
seconds left.
A bit it's B.
Not ready.
One enemy remaining.
Scanning ahead.
Spike down B. 10 seconds left.
Reloading.
Match point.
This has gone on long enough, I
Easy
think.
guys. Let's end this game.
B smoke.
Scanning ahead.
Blocking sight.
Deploying drone. There they are.
You are divided.
You want to play? Let's play.
Silence. Shot dart.
68 jet.
Sage is safe.
Spike planted.
Do this.
No, bad timing.
Try bro, easy one bit. Try. Peek again. They won't pick your push. Overtime.
Last player standing. Switching sides. Overtime.
Revealing area.
Reloading.
बिना फ्लैश असर में प्लीज नो.
Hello.
Spike down mid.
And a flash.
चलो भाई क्या?
Don't peek.
Terminus.
Let's go A again. Shift.
Teleport's ready.
30 seconds left.
Come fast.
Easy guys, just push and man.
One high mid.
Still inside.
Spike down
Just
A.
check corner.
Last player standing.
AFK.
10 seconds left.
लाइक करा एक जना लाइक नहीं कर रहा. लाइक करो भैया, लाइक करो.
Switching
If you're
sides.
not doing well, keep
Match
trying.
point.
We must keep up
This is
appearances.
good. लाइक करो.
B smokes.
Revealing area.
B. Speak.
Spike planted.
I'm telling.
Take flight.
Pathetic. Reloading. Cutting their vision.
Shock dart.
You disappoint.
Defeated.
He's market. Asta is market.
Ashta market.
Last player standing.
Overtime again. I had my arrow in my hand. GG guys.
Win.
GG. Hello.
Should we leave now?
We lost, bro. ये डिस्कॉर्ड का टीम क्यों बुला?
Guys, we're just waiting for everyone to join in. Once everybody joins, we can start. The player who had gone AFK, right?
Yep.
Is he here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay. Great. Is one here, Lana is your friend, right? Is he here?
He's my friend. I called him. He's coming.
Okay, because he's the only one who's missing.
Wait, I will call him once again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone's here now. That was a very close match, probably the closest that I've seen in quite some time. And we've been having these matches on a daily basis, so that speaks a lot when I say it's very close. So all of you, well played. You guys might be wondering why we are organizing these games. Yeah, can you hear us?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Hello,
you guys
GamingGeeks.
wondering why we organize these scrims?
GamingGeeks.
Yeah. Sorry. Hello. Who was that? Prince, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. So you guys might be wondering why we are organizing these scrims and getting coaches to come and give you feedback on gameplay. We want to help you improve your gameplay. So we've created a bunch of courses with our international coaches that would really help you improve your gameplay. This is just a sample to show you how a coach can really help you take your game to the next level, right? We're not trying to make you professional gamers as such, but if anybody is interested in turning pro, we have plans for that. You can get in touch with me. But all we want to do is make the game more enjoyable for you to play, because we understand if you keep dying early every round, you start getting frustrated and you don't enjoy the game. The basic idea is to make you enjoy the game better. And considering the ranks that you guys are in and the way you guys played, I think I would be suggesting the intermediate course for you. I'm pretty sure Prince would also be suggesting the same for all of you once he goes into individual feedback for all of you. The package includes 5 lessons that would touch upon core subjects like strategies and tactics, which would really help you understand the game from a Radiant or an Immortal player's perspective, because the coaches that have created this are of that level. And they've been coaching players of Immortal and Radiant levels for a couple of years now. Apart from that, the package also includes 4 scrims like the one you've just played, but they'll be much more competitive considering the fact that people who have bought the course are playing there. And you get to learn a lot from those scrims, not just from the coaches, but also from the players as well. There are going to be 2 coaches that will be spectating the scrims that comes included in the package, and they'll go into much more in-depth analysis and give you solutions for problem areas that you're facing. Say, for example, if you're somebody who's facing
तो जाके खोल सकते ना
sorry, yeah, so somebody who's facing issues with their aim might get some drills that will drastically improve your aim, right? And the third part of the package would be, because we understand the coaches are not there with you all the time, we give you an opportunity to record your gameplay and send it to the coaches so that they can review it and tell you what mistakes you did in a particular round. And the fourth part of the package, which is the best part, is access to our tournaments. In this tournaments, it carries a prize pool of around 20,000 rupees, and you get access to this tournaments. If you don't have a team, you don't need to worry, because we've seen in the previous batches that people have formed teams with their batchmates and they won the tournament. So all of this is included in the intermediate package, which will cost you 1,500 rupees. But we're running a promotion for the people who come and play the scrim with us. And if you buy it within midnight today, you will get it for 750 rupees. If any of you see any value in buying the course after Prince has given you his feedback, obviously, I'm sure you'll find value. Feel free to get in touch with me and I'll help you. And there is a team that's playing today. I think whoever is the team, there is a team discount as well. So if you guys are interested to pick up the course and take your game to the next level, feel free to get in touch with me, DM me, and then I'll give you more details on it. I need over to Prince right now for individual feedback. He will call out your name. Just let him know what character and which team you played on.
and he'll give you his feedback. Prince, over to you.
Hello, guys. Firstly, I'd like to thank you all for participating in the scrim today. I hope you all had fun. My name is Prince. I'm a professional Valorant coach, one of the many coaches here at GamingGeeks. A little intro about myself. I'm a 3 times Radiant player, currently in Radiant. I have 14 years of FPS experience. I'm a second place MENA Cup winner. I've been a prominent Valorant player since beta. As a coach, I have over 15 students in Radiant. I currently actively coach 72 students in my community. I've given over 1,000 one-on-one sessions. One of my students is a VCT Game Changers champion. I'll be doing your one-on-one analysis today, so you'll receive a few notes addressing your gameplay errors, and once I call your name, I'd like you to unmute and engage with me while we go through your notes. And I suggest sticking around till the end because you can benefit from hearing someone else's analysis. Starting now, overall, very close game. Unfortunate that the Sage AFK'd in overtime. Believe he had some issues. We lacked a lot of coordination in terms of team play, and starting with initial attackers. The first mistake we've made is with our team comp. We did not have smokes. We did not opt to get a smoke, and it's really hard for us to play, especially starting on attack. Playing without smokes is nearly impossible in terms of taking sight. Overall, the pattern I've seen from you guys is that we lack a lot of coordination. Like, we don't use utility for each other. We do use utility. Some of you had really good utility usage, but we just don't use it on timings, and we don't use it for each other to achieve the objective. First mistake we've made is... Hopefully this will be covered in your one-on-one analysis. I've taken a few notes of each player. This is not going to be as in-depth as if you have bought the program, of course, because I'm doing a 10-man. The first person I'd like to start with is Lana Rhodes Reina. If you're here, please unmute. But we just don't use it on timings, and we don't use it
Hello.
for each other. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
First thing I'd like you to focus on is to flash for your entries and be second on site. I noticed that when you were playing on attack, you didn't utilize your flashes at all. I mean, even on defense, you didn't utilize them that much, right? So I'd like to see more flash usage, right?
Okay.
You can make your entries job a bit easier if you utilize that.
Okay.
On defense, I'd like to see you use it on retakes as well, right? Like in a 2v1 situation where you're going in with your teammate, just call out your flash in, and then you can play 2v1 while he's blinded, right? Just to increase your chances of winning the duels and achieving the post-plant retake. One more thing I'd like you to focus on when you're playing on defense is to play dismiss favorable positions, right? Now you're playing Reina, right? You have the ability that you can dismiss with, right?
Yes.
So you can abuse that a little bit, right? You can even look for aggro plays. Your agent gives you that opportunity, right? So you wanna. I would like to see you try more dismiss favorable positions, right? Playing on backside when they have clear agents like Sova, you're gonna get arrowed and shot. Jet will smoke and dash on you, or you can't dismiss anywhere, right? Because once she locks down sight, you're dead, even if you dismiss, right?
Yes.
So you need to abuse that a little bit more.
Okay.
Lastly, I want to talk about when you're on attack, I would like to see you perform a split, right? Now, Reina is perfect for splitting. Why? Because you're going through choke points. If you go from short to A, short is a choke point, right? And if you go from market to B, market is a choke point. Now, Reina is perfect for taking choke points because you have 2 flashes, right? So you can throw one initial flash, you can throw it to secure that choke point, and from that choke point, you can throw a flash on site to secure site, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So pathing through a choke point with Reina is very, very optimal. So I suggest you perform more splits, call out a teammate to come with you, and try to take side. I mean, especially in that game where you guys didn't have a smoke, it was very important that you did perform a split.
Okay.
That's it in terms of your notes. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Next up, I would like to talk to Wyvern Chamber. You here?
Yeah, it's me.
Hello, my friend. Very good overall game from you. I enjoyed your utility usage. You had no issues there. You tripped very favorably. You played opposite to your sentinel, and your TPs were good as well, right? especially in utilizing your TPs. I noticed that you do like to push out main with an off angle and you try to get a pick and TP out. Now that's how you should initially
Hello?
utilize chamber, right?
Hello?
So hello?
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 We can hear you, Prince.
Yeah, but this guy is saying hello, so
yeah.
Yeah, so Wyvern, good game overall in terms of utility usage and in terms of creating value for your team. Now, a few things I want you to really put the emphasis on. I think they will take your gameplay to the next level. Firstly, it's a mechanical error, right? I would like to see you control your aiming a bit more, right? A lot of the times when you're taking duels, my friend, your crosshair isn't stable, right? It's very shaky, and you kind of sometimes move it away from the target, right? Now, there's one simple trick you can do to achieve stability in your crosshair, and that's one is you need to try to calm your mind. Secondly, you can grip a bit tighter on your mouse, not too tight that it's uncomfortable. Just grip a bit tighter when you're taking a duel, right? This will give you the stability that you need to secure your duel. So I'd like you to see, I'd like to see more controlled aiming from you, all right? As well as your crosshair placement is a bit inconsistent sometimes, right? For instance, like you managed to get a lot of kills and you know, secure a good KD purely mostly based on your good positioning, your game sense, and your utility usage, and sometimes good aiming, right? But your crosshair placement at times you are aiming very low, right? Like you aim in chest level, right? Especially when you're playing aggro positions. Now, when you're playing aggro positions, you need to secure or make sure that your crosshair placement is perfect, because if you do miss that shot, you get instantly punished, even before you TP, right? So one thing I'd like you to do is, I don't know if you do any kind of training, like you play death matches or. Okay, if you play death matches, I'd like you to focus, like put emphasis in your brain on areas around the map, like certain areas, random areas around the map, where to aim head level to get that shot, to get that one tap, right? So you want very high first shot accuracy in terms of crosshair placement, right? Because these will help you with your aggressive plays that you're doing that game, especially on defense. That's it in terms of your notes. Do you have any questions?
No.
If you do have questions, please write in the chat and I will answer after the session. Let me talk to Scroll Sage. Hello, my friend. First issue I saw in your gameplay is that you have gun control mistakes, right? You know, you basically have nearly zero gun control, right? Especially when you're taking your duels. So this is something I'd like you to work on as well. Secondly is your utility usage, right? Now you're trying to use your utility. I can see that you're trying, but you're not using it on good timings. So I need you to work on these timings, and I'll give you an example, right? You push A site, you're trying to plant. After you plant, you walk up through generator, you scale up to wall heaven, right? And you walled heaven. Now, even though you failed, even if you didn't fail the wall, right? The chamber and the Sova would have already been out, so you didn't really do it on timing. You didn't do much with your wall, right? You just got killed. So what I'd like you to do instead, to wall off heaven before you plant, right? So learn how to use your utility on timings, because if you did this and then planted while they're breaking the wall, you can throw a slow now, and you will slow down their retake to site by a lot, right? And it will give you a lot of leg room, a lot of freedom on site to reposition, right? Instead of just planting, then you know you wait, then you pull out your wall, and you get timing like you did, right? When you're putting it down.
Caution here.
Another issue is I'd like you to pay attention to is when you're rezzing as well. You need to utilize your wall, right? Because I remember you tried to res from B main and one of your team. Yeah, he just got spammed through the smoke and he died, right? So you can wall off and you can res him. So one more thing I'd like you to do lastly is when you're playing retake and you're playing post plant, right? A few rounds where you're playing too slow, right? So I'd like to see you play post plant a little bit quicker, right? You need to get half at least, right? If you can't get half, right? Don't go on site while the bomb is sticking midway and then just clear backside and then walk and then hold main. Don't do that, man. If you can get a half on spike, you should. That's your first priority. Get the half, get off, try to fight, kill them, maybe tap again, and then get off. You just play off of the spike, right?
Dominating.
So that's it in terms of your notes. Any questions? No, if you have any questions in the chat, okay? I'd like to talk to Hydra Hack Sova, if you're here. Hydra Hack.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my friend. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, your microphone is very low, so if you can fix that.
Hello.
I'll just try to put you up. 1 sec. Hello. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to talk about is I would like to see you use utility more often, right? Like I want to see more drones on site, more shock darts. I'll give you an example. Your team is going B and we're scaling through B main. You walk up B main, you don't use anything, then you go back to link. I don't know why you did that, right? Instead, what you should have focused on is to use your utility to help your teammates. That's the objective. That's why you're playing Sova, right?
Yeah.
Is to reveal close for your teammates, make the entry easier for them on site. So I would have liked to see you drone in, clear close angles for your teammates, shock darts on market while they're entering. Your shock darts will do a lot of damage. It will even punish enemies that are about to peek the smoke, right? If they want to cheese a smoke and peek from it, it will punish them. So use more utility, right? That's the first one. Secondly, you should completely avoid lurking as Sova, right? You don't really offer a lot of value in terms of team play when you're lurking as a Sova, right? Now, if you were a chamber or somebody that can trip behind or like, say, a smoker that can smoke from far away, that's fine. You can utilize lurking because you can help your teammates across the map. But when you're playing Sova and you need to be close to your teammates to use your arrow on your drones, you shouldn't be lurking, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so thirdly, I'd like to also see you utilize your drone on retakes, right? A lot of the rounds, and I'll give you one example. You're playing retake on A, you come through garden, right?
Yeah.
Now, instead of using your drone to clear close sight for your teammates and lead the way for your teammate, I believe Sage was with you. I don't know who was with you. You decided to just not use anything and just go in with your teammate, right? Now, it's smart to play 2v1 tradable positions and situations, but in that regard, well, I think it was 3 of you alive. So you should be utilizing the drone just to clear sight so that your teammates can focus on one position, one view, one field of view. Right?
Okay.
Lastly, it's a mechanical mistake. I would like you to focus on your tracking. You have very, very poor tracking and as well as stability in aim, right? The instability in your aim comes mostly from your tracking ability, right?
Yeah.
It's very poor, and I'll give you one example. You were playing from Sage Wall on A main. Sova was main, and you had a Spectre, and you just completely missed him. Your aim was completely unstable. He just swung you, and you failed to track him properly, right? And it was such an easy kill too, right? So if you focus on tracking a little bit, I believe it will give you the gun control that you need in regards to your aim, right? And this can be practiced in many ways, right? You can look at small particles in range. Just keep your crosshair on them while you're moving. You can use it on the bots' heads, right? You can do aim labs, whatever, right? Any tracking scenarios would help you in that. That's it in terms of your notes. You have any questions?
No.
No questions?
No.
Okay, we move on to the next. I want to talk to Stunner Jet. One of you here. Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Firstly, I'd like to talk about your entry style, right? You should consider switching up your entry style, right? When you're playing Jet, I always preach about utilizing your teammates' abilities to ensure that your entry is as successful as possible. Like your mission to create space with Jet is as successful as possible if you use your teammates' utility, right? That's not the only thing, right? Now, you don't really have a problem necessarily with that. The problem you have is the way you entry is very poor, right? Like for instance, you would entry, if you go on A, you would dash into a position where you can get shot from 4 or 5 different angles when the smoke fades or when you walk out of the smoke. Now this is very poor. You want to think about doing a one path clearing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you do one path clear entry, right? Example, you dash on triple, right?
Yeah.
Because if you dash on triple, you can just now do one path to side to generator, right?
Yeah.
You should do that instead of dashing in the open, right? So focus a bit on your entry style.
Okay. I was like playing Jet like for time pass, I guess. But yeah, I respect your opinions.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about an opinion. That's how a jet should be
No.
utilized.
I'm sorry if you are feeling that I'm speaking a little rude, but I'm not.
No, it's fine. I don't feel like you're speaking rude. I'm just telling you how jet is mostly optimized, right? And one more thing you are lacking in terms of playing jet is to create space. Really, like generally creating space. In your gameplay, I believe you didn't create as much space as you should have done. Like a lot of the rounds, you just don't do anything. You're the third person in, right? So I understand maybe you don't have that confidence, or you just started playing jet, but I'm telling you, that's the thing you need to learn for that specific role, is to create space using teammates util and secure your entries to site, right?
Yeah.
You also saw, yeah.
Yeah, you continue. I was just.
You can ask me questions after.
No, I'm not. I was like saying yes. You can like.
Okay.
Continue.
Lastly, is also you also suffer from crosshair instability, right? So you should also work on keeping your crosshair steady.
Yeah, I was accidentally playing on high sensi. I realized it later. Like, I'm like. I was like, you also noticed that like my aim was going way down.
Yeah, sometimes it is, and it's very, very like I can see that it's hard to control, right? So
yeah.
You usually play on lower sense, right?
Yeah. I play on 1600 DP and 0.2. I was playing on 1600 DP and 0.35. That's why.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's it in terms of your notes. You have any questions?
No. Thank you very much.
I got you, man. Doggy Style Soba, are you here?
Yep.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Firstly, I'd like to talk about your utility usage. I want to see more use of your util on timings, right?
Yes.
Like when you're playing solo, my friend, you have to understand that, okay, I'm not just gonna go, like, I'm not gonna just throw an arrow in the beginning of the round on site. That's not what I'm gonna do, right? Like immediately. I want to pay attention to where my teammates are positioned and where they're pathing from at all times, right? Like if my jet is close, we have main control, then I will tell him to wait. I will drone for him, he follows that lead, right? And if I drone to clear main earlier, I would wait till my jet gets close, then I will throw the arrow, and then I will let my teammates entry, right?
Yeah.
Listen, it's better to throw an arrow while your teammate is entering and it pings an enemy, then you throw it in the beginning of the round, the enemy shoots the arrow or repositions after they get tagged, and then your teammate's entry. You see?
Yeah.
You're not fully making value of your util usage, so that's why you need to learn to use it on timing, right?
Okay.
So use your arrows when your teammates are close or on retakes, right?
Okay.
One issue I saw that you had was it was mechanical, and it's your first shot accuracy. You need to work on your first shot accuracy. You have very low first shot accuracy, and it's due to the fact that you, like, say you're peeking somebody, right? You take your shot before you fully stop, right? This is an issue I see reoccurring every time, right, with a lot of players, and it's fine, because a lot of players think that Valorant is just aiming, right? You're not utilizing movements, so focus a little bit more on your movement in that regard, right?
Yeah.
That's all I got in terms of your notes. You have any questions?
Nope.
No questions? Okay. I want to talk to Assad Parker Astro.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Firstly, I would like to say your utility usage, most of the game is really good. I'm very impressed, actually, right? Especially starting on defense. You played a lot for mid control because you saw that you guys don't have a trip on mid. Chamber was tripping main, right? And then you played it off of your util. You started off with smokes on both sides, both entrances, right? And then whenever you got info to what side they're coming, you threw your suck on the entry. So this is very good utility usage. Like I can tell you Astra main, right?
Yeah.
One issue in terms of your smokes is only on attack. I noticed when you're playing attack, you would smoke stairs and you would suck CT. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It should be the opposite, my friend, right? Because when you smoke stairs, that's a lot of leg room for the enemy team. You see, because they can push the smoke to CT. They can go fall back to and hug the left side. It's fine. That's leg room for them, right? But if you do the opposite, when your teammates are entering, the enemy from stairs can't do anything, literally, right? If they're playing stairs.
Yeah.
And they can't get out of sight if you're sucking them. So you kind of just choke them there, right?
Right. Yeah.
So that's my note on you don't give them any leg room, okay?
That's true.
One more thing, when you have when you have your ultimate, I would like to see you either initiate a fake with it or call for a side push with your ultimate. I noticed that on attack when you had the ultimate, you guys were on rifle rounds, the whole team was scattered and you're playing default, right?
That's true.
And so I would like you to take initiative. Like if you see okay, I'm having my ult next round, let's do something with it. Because listen, man, your utility usage and the way you utilize your agent was very good. And I can guarantee you that if you also utilize your ultimate, you will easily secure the site for your teammates. If you just help navigate that. Okay, so these are the things I would like you to focus on. In terms of your aiming and crosshair placement, etc., I didn't see much issues there. Right, so whatever you're doing, man, just keep up the good work. All
right. Thank you.
I got you, man. Let's move on to Akatsuki. The Reina. You played Reina. Akatsuki, you played Reina. You here? Okay, I guess he's not here. I'll move on to the next. I'll call his name afterwards. Let's talk to Sukuna Chamber.
Yes, hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Few things I took notes of is your lack of trip on mid when you're playing defense.
Okay.
I'd like you to trip mid a bit more, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because if you trip mid, you don't have to use a teammate on mid, right? That teammate could be with you guys. He could play tradable positions. He could utilize his utility more. He has a lot more space, right? But when you don't trip mid, what you're essentially doing is you're forcing one of your teammates to play for mid control when you don't have to if you have a chamber, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you see any high elo chamber, any high rank chamber, they trip mid literally the entire game, right? Unless they have a good read on what the enemy is gonna do next, right? So I'd like to see more trips on it. Okay. You listen, as a chamber, I'm a chamber main, right? As a chamber player, trips are good for entries on site, but you don't really have to use them. Like you don't have to utilize them that much, right? On mains, especially on mains, you can literally just utilize your TPs to lock down a site. You know, if I play good positions, off-angle positions that avoid the Sova drone, I can easily get a kill on entry and TP out, and then we play 5v4 retake. I don't need to trip main. A tripping main is kind of useless when they have a jet, because she will just dash in front of it, right?
Yeah.
And she will still create space regardless of your trip, right? So it's better to trip mid. Okay. Secondly, I'd like you to focus on is work on your clearing. Don't run into angles. Take your time, right? For example, you played retake on B, and there was someone on B main, right? And instead of you taking your time and just pre-aiming and clearing slowly with your movements, you just ran into B main with your crosshair on that specific angle, and you died, right?
Yeah.
This is very hard to do. Like, it's very hard to kill somebody that's playing there with that kind of play style. You should utilize something we call strides in high rank, right? Strides is basically you're taking these short, like mid-range movements, short to mid-range movements, right? Like you press an A, then you stop, and then you peak the angle. You press D, then you stop, then you peak. It's like a stride. You're taking a stride, basically. You want to take these strides over and over until your crosshair, until you clear that angle, instead of just running into the angle completely, right? Strides will do a couple things for you. Number one, they will greatly increase your first shot accuracy. Number two, it will allow you to have a proper 1v1. You don't have to stop and shoot because you're stopping constantly, right? So it will make the duel more in your favor, right?
Yeah.
And number three, it's a better way of clearing, right? So utilize it a bit more. One more thing I'd like you to utilize when you're playing attack is you can lurk with chamber. You have the ability to lurk, you know? You can trip behind you and just lurk for your teammates and secure create space across the other half of the map for your teammates, right? You don't always have to be with your team. So utilize lurking with chamber a bit more often, right?
Yeah.
Don't lurk, few rules when it comes to lurk. You don't want to lurk on specific rounds, right? So if they're on a bonus round and you're on a rifle round, you don't want to lurk. Because even if you kill someone and you get traded, you're trading a Spectre for a Vandal. It's not in your team's favor, right? You don't want to lurk on save rounds either, FIFA rounds. So you want to lurk on round versus rifles, right? Rifles versus rifles. Okay? Lastly, I would like to talk about is to drop someone when you have your ultimate. I noticed that some rounds...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you had enough money and you had your ultimate, but you still went for a rifle, right?
Yeah.
That's it. You have any questions?
No. What was my aim like? Was it stable or not?
The stability issues I didn't really see, right? I didn't catch any stability issues. The only things I caught is pre-aiming errors and movement errors, right?
Okay.
And it's the example I gave you in regards to you replaying retake, right? So you don't run into the angles, clear them, okay?
Okay.
Let's move on to Furious Jet.
Hello.
Furious Jet. Hello, my friend, how are you? Good KDA overall, good gameplay, but I don't count it really, right? Because you're playing versus people that are 10 ranks below you.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not really count. However, if we take that bias out, I do enjoy your aim. Your aim, you have really good aim, right?
Thank you.
Good crosshair placement.
Thank you.
I like the confidence that you have in your aim and your aggressiveness. I hope you keep that confidence up when you're playing versus the same rank.
Yeah.
And I hope that confidence doesn't just come because you're playing versus lower ranks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. One thing I'd like you to, I saw that you did wrong is you greedy sometimes, right?
Yeah, I know.
So when, play with your team when you got numbers advantage. I'll give you an example. It was a 1v3 versus the chamber. You had an operator. You push mid. You jump down mid. You die. Now the chamber kills your Sova, and instead of a 3v1, you made it a 1v1. He gets the plan down and he wins the round,
Yeah.
right? So don't give enemies the chance like that, right? Especially, trust me, man. This happened in a lower rank game. Now imagine you playing a higher rank game versus a player who knows how to isolate 1v1s. Right? You completely punish your team, right? So don't avoid doing that. Always play numbers, play with the majority, right?
Yeah.
Secondly, I'd like to talk about is your entry, right? Very poor entry style. Gotta be honest with you, man. You don't ask for util from your Sova. A lot of the times you're just dashing in the open, no smokes, and sometimes you even fail to do this quick clear whilst you're dashing, right? So what did I say earlier? You want to use your team's utility to make your entry as successful as possible. And I can give you a scenario example off the bat, right? You push up main. You're next to the entry. You call for a drone. Sova drones, you see that he clears your left side. Now you want to dash on triple, and whilst you're in mid dash, you just quick peek the right side. What you did there is you cleared both angles, close angles. All you have to worry about is what's in front of you now. You see what I'm saying? But instead, what I've seen you do this game is you come out of main, no util, no nothing, not even a smoke, you just dash. Right?
Yeah.
So let's work on entering a bit more, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, decent gameplay from you, man. Very, very decent mechanics. Not bad. I didn't catch a lot of mechanical errors, and this is mostly due to the fact that I'm not doing a deep analysis on the players. This is just short analysis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have any questions? No questions? Okay. I guess we're done here. We have one left, but he's not here. I don't know if he's back. Akatsuki Who played Reyna?
Yeah, he's back here, but I think he's having issues with his mic. He's not able to hear any of the speak.
He can write in the chat if you hear me.
I'll let him know. But he's not even able to hear what you're saying, so that's where the issue is.
Okay.
Maybe if you can just pass
Chalo,
the notes,
guys.
I will pass it on to him.
Bye.
Yeah. I'll send you the notes.